Understood. Here's the text, exactly as you provided it. One morning, after returning from his daily visit to the market, the king turned to the minister and said, "You are a wise man, but your son is truly foolish. I ask him the same simple question every morning, yet he gives the wrong answer every time." The minister was surprised and asked, "Your Majesty, I don't understand. Please tell me why you believe my son is foolish." The king replied, "Every morning when I go out to meet the people, your son is there. I place 2 coins before him, 1 gold and 1 silver, and I ask, which one is more valuable? And every day, he picks the silver coin." The entire court laughs at him. The king's words left the minister silent, a weight settling in his heart. Why would his son, whom he had raised so carefully, behave like this? Without responding, the minister left the palace and returned home, filled with questions. When he arrived home, the minister called for his son. His eyes were stern, mixed with disappointment. "Son, tell me honestly. Between gold and silver, which coin is more valuable?" The boy replied without hesitation, "Of course, gold is more valuable, father." This only confused the minister more. If you know that gold is worth more, then why do you pick the silver coin in front of the king every day? Don't you know that the entire court mocks you, and even the king thinks you are a fool? The boy was quiet for a moment, then gave a small smile. He stood up and led his father into his private room. There he opened a small wooden box. Inside were hundreds of silver coins, neatly stacked and shining under the light. "Do you see, father? These are the coins I've received from the king every morning. He asks me the same question, and every time I pick the silver coin." He laughs, and the game continues the next day. Then he looked at his father, his eyes gleaming. "But the day I choose the gold coin, the game will end. The king will stop asking, and I won't get any more coins. I'd rather let people think I'm foolish than lose a steady opportunity just to seem smart for one moment." Hearing this, the minister was stunned. He looked at his son with entirely new eyes, no longer filled with doubt, but with pride. The boy whom everyone thought was a fool was actually living with a quiet wisdom that not everyone could comprehend. From that day on, the minister was no longer troubled when people mocked his son. Instead of becoming angry or defensive, he would simply smile and walk away. For now, he understood, true wisdom doesn't always need to be displayed or praised. Sometimes, wisdom lies in staying silent amidst ridicule and standing firm in what you believe. The boy whom the entire court labeled foolish was in fact teaching the adults a powerful lesson, that doing the right thing doesn't always require immediate recognition. He knew exactly what he wanted, pursued it patiently, and accepted misunderstandings as long as he got the result he aimed for. This story leaves behind a simple but powerful message. You don't have to prove your worth to everyone. If you know you're on the right path, then what others think doesn't matter. In life, some people do a little and shout loudly about it, while others quietly create something great without anyone noticing. They are not loud. They don't show off. And that humility is the highest form of intelligence. Remember, those called crazy or foolish are often just ahead of their time. The world tends to mock what it doesn't yet understand.